Okay, hey guys, I know in the last episode I said I wasn't going to show you all the side quests. But then I decided, you know what? I'm going to do them anyway, so you can suffer with me. So, this is the Lost Buffalo. He was in that direction. There was a lot of wolves. Much ouch. Okay, so now that we've got him, we actually have to take him back to the farmer. So, yep, that's right. He's slow as hell. I would apologize, but as I said, I have to deal with this. Therefore, so do you. So, he sometimes does that. So, sometimes he's like, no, I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to go that way. It's like, I'm confused. So, you have to go near him. And, yeah, okay. You don't want to go that way? Okay, fine. We'll go this way. Yeah, man. But the worst part is that he's just so incredibly slow. It's so stupid. Anyway. So we have to get him to there. He was here. You started watching when I was here. That's right. Now you can understand why I didn't show you the whole thing. Okay. So, keep going around here. Now there shouldn't be an issue. I say shouldn't be an issue. I probably just jinxed it. Oh my lord. Okay, you're just gonna climb over that? Cool story. Once you get close enough, you should just be able to run to it, and then he'll just, you know, follow you. But then again, there's always glitches in this game. So, I remember this. Okay. In the storm hold, whatever you want to call it. So in that area, you see a giant and a dragon fighting, which is pretty cool when you think about it. What's not cool? Okay, that's done. Thank God. Anyway, so once...
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her.
Yeah, you only get...
See to it that this never happens again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so once you see these two fighting, one of them will flee, and it's like, oh, okay, that's fine then. But the first time I saw this happen, they were fighting, and I was like, oh, that's cool and everything. I walk up to them, the dragon flies away, and then the flippin' thingamajiggy, because that's technical term, the giant just kind of, you know, disappeared. I hit it once, and it glitched into the ground. Which is like, oh, okay then. Ow. So... Okay, so... this one shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be. But... since this is on Nightmare... who knows? And there's... since this is only the start of the game, it's just like... I'm not even sure what's going to happen afterwards. But I'm really looking forward to some of the storyline elements. Like, some of the storyline elements are just going to be absolutely amazing. Such as what we just saw in Valroyo. Okay, you died. I probably didn't do that, but you know, it was worth it. Okay. So this isn't the hardest rift to destroy, but, you know, it's... since it's not the hardest to destroy, I'm very glad. Okay, you're dead. It's not the hardest, but since we're on the hardest difficulty... Really? Really? You're gonna go there? Alright. Okay. I really need to get her some daggers. Really badly. Okay. Okay, yep. And with that, we are so dead. Really? Okay, so we're dead again. But we finished that side quest, so that's okay, right? Right? Yeah, I know, I suck. So that... You suck. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is farmland security. So we're going to head down there and hopefully find a place to put a tower. Did you seriously escape? You know what? I'm not even going to ask. There is the, oh, yeah, you know what? Let's go up here. Because if we go up here, you can see the skull, the shiny skull. And we can find more shards. Eventually, I will pick them all up. And I will do that off screen, but I will try and get all of these while I am on camera, just so you can see where they are. So the first one's there. One's there. Third one's there. Fourth one's there. And this is where it gets tricky. Where's the fifth one? This is the problem because I actually have no idea where they were. So, oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so all 5 are spotted and so stop showing. Okay. So, hopefully, what I'm going to try and do by the end of this episode is get most of the watchtowers. And then we're going to kill those wolves. Hopefully. But, you know, whatever. Time to smash. Yeah, let's see what this does. Oh, that's not the most useful of things, but, you know, still pretty cool. You're dead. I really did underestimate how hard this game would be on the hardest difficulty. Because it's just like, no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And it's just like, no, I'm going to get my ass wrecked. Leather. Wolf things in front of... Okay. So the first watchtower, it should be placed right there. So what we have to do, it's similar to the thingamajig.
Curse this war. Where are we gonna go? We'll find some place safe.
Who the hell are you guys? Anyway. So, that's the first location. Seriously, did they level up already? Or did I just... I think I forgot to press the button. Yeah, I did. Okay. Or it didn't save because I died. Okay. So the second one is there. My only issue is that rift, whether it's going to be difficult. Okay. And I did promise by the end of this episode that we would go see Blackwall, which we will do. Just might mean that the we might go see Blackwall, or we might go and see It's either Black Wall or we're going to defeat the wolves. It's one or the other. Because this, because we've unlocked so many of the camps, it should make our lives easier now. And because of that, it should allow us to just... I know you're there, mages, but I just don't care. Or were they Templars? Either way. Okay. So, what the plan is to go all the way over here. Which way now? Okay. So, where is it? Up there? It's up there. What I'm thinking I'm gonna... Okay. Now you've asked me. Look, the fucking horse despawned on me. That's what I have to deal with right now. Okay, but hopefully this one won't be as hard as the last. Hopefully. Where'd they go? Okay, that's one down. Okay, let's actually go into the area, so... Ooh, is that a shard? I think that's a shard. Yep, that's a shard.
Another key to that temple in the desert.
I totally found that on purpose. Oh, really? That's what you get for doing that, mate. Like, seriously. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this one doesn't look nearly as bad as the other one. So, they definitely do ramp up in difficulty, but if they're, like, super difficult and you won't be able to defeat them, all the enemies will have skulls above their heads, or above their health bars, or whatever it is. Which is a cool feature. Even if they don't have skulls above their heads, sometimes they still might be difficult to defeat. It just really depends on the area. And your team, obviously. But yeah, it's like at the moment, we're taking on 3 of these and we're not really having a problem. Like, we're still getting attacked quite a lot and we're still... Like, we're still just pretty much won. However, we did win. While the other one was pretty much, we got our asses wrecked. Okay, so that's another rift down. And let's loot some. What have we got over? Okay. So, we saw the blue marker before. It was around there. So... Ooh, what's this? Okay, that's a lot of spindleweed. It's the west. Okay. Oh, it's another shard. Cool. Getting a few of those this episode. We can mark this location. Now, the third one is probably around here. Is that the last one? Yeah. That's the last one. Okay. So we'll go up to this one. And we might be able to, defeat both the wolves. As well as finding Blackwall. And seeing what he has to say for himself and seeing if the Grey Wardens are really involved in all this. I highly doubt it. Because of, well, put it this way, I highly doubt that Grey Wardens are involved because Grey Wardens don't get involved in anything. They're just like, it's not our job is to just defeat the Blight, blah-de-blah-de-blah. That's their job. Okay, so this right here is the last location for the watchtowers. Now you might think, oh, we can just go back to that guy. Wrong. You actually have to go all the way back to the farmland, to the war table, I mean, just so that you can actually build these watchtowers. And once those watchtowers are built, then you can go. They're not that hard to build. It's just, I'm not sure if it's power or just a little bit of time, but either way, it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so now, so the rift is over there. Now this rift was a pain in my side for many a playthrough. So the wolves are this way. So this is the way to go towards the wolves. And I've generally found staying near this area, you can generally find your way pretty easily. Like, yeah, this is the area. So, let's kill some wolves.
These must be the wolves Elaine spoke of.
Yeah. Now, the reason we're going to be a bit worse for wear this time, while we've got Sarah with us, is because I haven't actually gotten her any daggers, and yet I've given her all dagger type abilities. Now, that's a bit of an idiot move on my part, but it will work out in the end once we actually get her some daggers, which will be awesome. But although we can get her daggers now, I just thought that maybe doing a bit more stuff rather than shopping would help out quite a bit. Okay, so we want to go in here. This is where the ship really gets real.
That cave could
Okay.
be the lair of our strange wolves.
So, this is supposed to be the lair of the wolves. And look, it's a demon.
It's a demon!
Okay, so the demon's driving the wolves mad. As much as I love wolves, so we're going. Wolves are cool. No matter what anybody else says, wolves are awesome. Like, they work in packs. There's the alpha, and I just died. Oh. Okay. I knew I gave Solus that ability for a reason. So, Solus can now revive people from far away. Handy move. Especially since Solus trying to get near people to revive them can be hellish. However, although it's a good move, it has quite a high cooldown rate, I'm guessing is what you would call it. It takes a long time for it to come back. So, it's pretty much good for one shot. So, it's good for some things and not for others, so it really depends on what you want. I've got Solus being the sort of mage that it's like brilliant to have for every now and again, but it's still, you can't exactly expect
With the demon dead,
a mage to just keep spamming revival.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Okay. So, now that that's done, we should be right. So, both of those quests are done for Redcliffe Farms. However, as I promised, before we even think about going back to Haven, I think it would be best if we go and saw Blackwall and see what he's doing. The Blackwall's this way, as you can tell. Once again, we're fully healed up. We're both fully healed up and got full potions, which is handy. So we have to go up there. We should be able to from jumping here. Yeah. Yep. Or, you know, we could just go this way. Okay. Grab some more elf fruit.
3 eggs, a canary.
So there it
and a
is,
soggy
just
biscuit.
over there.
Are we to know what that means?
That joke I was telling you where I couldn't remember the end bit. So the man says, 3 eggs, a canary, and a soggy biscuit. Not bad, right?
If somewhat blasphemous.
It's funny.
Oh, I wish I heard that it was blasphemous. I'd love to hear it. Funny story about me. A lot of my friends, first when they met me, were like really uptight because they were quite worried about me being very strict. So I come from a very religious background. My parents are very religious. I used to run a youth group, which was religious based, and I used to help out with the church. But my friends are just like, oh no, he's going to be super religious and that sort of stuff. I tell the worst jokes in the room. Like seriously, the worst jokes in the room. And I told one that was really, really, let's say, super offensive. Especially while playing Cards Against Humanity. And although I love that game, it got really bad real quick. And finally, quite a few of my friends loosened up quite a bit, and it was just like, this is great, this is great, why didn't we do this ages ago? And then all the blasphemous jokes came out, and everybody got really uptight. And what the? Oh, it's a bear. I was like, what is chasing me? Okay. Hey, you know what? Any day now. Hey, where's the revival? Okay, not that one. We want... Oh, we can't... Okay. Huh. Who revived me? Okay, so these bears are level 8. So, hell no. So, that guy over there is Blackwall. So, let's go talk to him. And hopefully we'll start a cutscene which will... No. No. You're not gonna let me...
The seeker's down.
Okay. I'm gonna try and distract him while everybody else shoots him. This might take a while. I'm sorry. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, that really hurt. Hopefully... Yeah, okay. And now I'm gonna go this way. Around here. Revive you. And then I'm gonna run. Wow. That was a bad idea. I know you're my character and everything, but you're an idiot. Like, seriously, it's just gonna be myself and Solus at the moment. Like, this bear is 2 levels above me. It's also got supercharged armor. And this is not right. Ouch. Okay. Like, seriously, look at how little damage I'm doing. We're doing little to no damage. Oh, it's just... We're gonna kill it. And it's just gonna take it. Okay. Okay. You're back alive. So these things are possible to kill. And by no means are they easy to kill. And you don't really get anything out of them. But they will chase you. Hardcore. Oh crap. Okay. Revive you. It's pretty much like a mini boss at this stage. And that really annoys me because it's just like, hey, wait a minute. Surely in this area, the first area, it should allow you a bit of leniency. But nope. I just basically go, I think it's very similar to the aspect of Skyrim, a game that I absolutely love. However, it had the thing that every so often you'd find an area that had... Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Every so often you'd find this area that had creatures that were like 10 times stronger than you. Okay, it's dead. Let's see what we got out of it. Probably nothing. Yeah, we got 3 bear hide. Although bear hide is good, it's by no means excellent. And it's... Okay, I'll let you in on a little secret. Once you talk to Blackwall, you get into a fight. It's not a huge fight, and it's not overly dangerous at all. However, it's annoying. And you do fight a few people who are quite strong, and we would have been right for it. We would have been ready if that bear hadn't attacked us. And we got, if you didn't see how much experience we got from that, get ready to rage. We got 27 experience for that. We get more experience from reading books. We could literally read 1 book and it would be worth the experience for 3 bears. And that's at the moment. That's without us upgrading it twice. It just annoys me so much. Okay. We got some fish here. What is that? Like, I always thought they were fish, but... Okay, whatever. Let's talk to Blackwall.